What's up, everybody? Hashtag for the Acre Addicts. I'm your host, Steven, joined by my co-host, Henry. We're back at it. January 21st, I believe, or 20th.
Somewhere
Sunday
around there.
morning. Sunday morning, regardless. We're back at it like two crack addicts on a Saturday night. And we are ready for some college football talk. We had an outstanding season, and man, this month of January's been
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of your opening statement, how long do you think it's going to take for those crackheads to start stealing the copper out of the Tesla chargers?
You gonna pull up on your last battery bar, got 400 miles more to go. It's the only gas station in 100 that got it. There's no copper. And we might just start a revolution if they see this video. All the crackheads be like, oh,
yeah, there's some good stuff in there. I think there's some lithium in there.
Rocket fuel.
Yeah, let's get serious though.
Right. So, congratulations to the team. We are no longer in the 13-year slump. We can say with open hearts that we are a powerhouse team now. The month of January is showing that Steve Sarkisian is trying to build what kind of dynasty? Is building what kind of dynasty, Get?
A Saban dynasty.
A Saban dynasty. And
that's going to be the new terminology for college football from here on out.
Yeah. You know, speaking of, this is a really good angle. Our shoulders are like right at the same height, just about. If I lean back just a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Looks good.
All right.
But yeah, Steve Sarkisian's doing the damn thing in recruiting, transfer portal, the season let alone. We're not in a slump anymore. Texas is back. We can say it. And please, everybody, quit ridiculing Sam Ehlinger for saying it in 2018. He had good intentions, okay?
He had great intentions. He had a good bowl-worthy coach, too.
Damn good bowl-worthy coach. You know, speaking of that, Gat, you just put something in my head. If Sarkisian, which it would never happen because Herman would never come back under these circumstances, but if the opportunity was ever given, I think Herman would be an excellent offensive analyst just to help Sarkisian when it comes to the month of December on prepping for that game and having a month off.
I don't know how he did it. He had those boys hyped every bowl game. Every bowl game.
We never played in a bowl game that was close with Herman. Ever. It started off like it did with Bebo and the little dog. Like,
oh man. That was the statement of the game right there, boy. Ehlinger. Damn it, boy. Why'd you do it?
I ain't gonna lie, we was all bandwagoning on it too.
Yeah, as Longhorn fans, though, man, we have nothing but joy in front of us. Sarkisian is doing something that only Mac Brown came close to doing it. And what Sark is doing might be better than what Mac did. Give him a few more years.
Hey, it took Mac Brown, 8 seasons to win the conference championship.
Yeah.
It took Sarkisian 3. And Sarkisian and his boys predicted it would take him 3.
We were 5-7 his first year. No bowl game.
Worst losing streak in a Texas season in over 70, 80 years since the 50s?
Yes. We went from that to a conference championship and a college football playoff appearance.
Sorry, everybody. My hair's a little wild today.
And
add it up.
Not only is he winning in recruits, he's winning in the portal. He's winning in hiring coaches. We just got our defensive line coach, I believe.
What was the name again, Gat?
Huh? He's a Longhorn legend.
No, I said, what was that name again, Gat?
Oh, Mr. Rod Wright.
Mr. Rod Wright with his Sherman mustache.
Come on.
He had that straight Mike Manzora. How do you say his name again? Mike Manzora mustache. Like he had that Tom Selleck mustache.
Yeah, we got the an analyst for the DBs coach, William Gay. Played in the NFL for about 5 years. He's winning, bro. He's winning.
Winning in all the right places.
He's winning. He's doing what he said he was going to do.
Looking for talent in all the right places.
Which, guys, that's why we named this channel 40 Acre Addicts. Our coach was an ex-addict. We're ex-addicts. Come on.
Hello.
This is us. We're back, y'all. I wasn't even worried about the wide receivers as much as everybody else because we got Jonte Cook, Ryan Niblett, Freddie DeBow, not to mention all the recruits we got this year, Ryan Wingo, possibly a Ryan Williams still.
Forgetting Isaiah Barr.
Well, that's what I was getting at. Like, I wasn't even worried. We could have played with those guys, I think, and been fine. But he goes out and gets every top receiver in the league and the top tight end. Come on, man. Sark.
And they're like swimwear, like a Barbie.
Yeah, we might have the fastest offense we've ever had next year. Not in 2 years, but next year.
And then everybody's eating.
Everybody's going to be eating.
Everybody eating.
You imagine our offensive line next year? We might win the Jim Thorpe Award.
I think
those boys been playing together 2 seasons. Next year will be the 3rd. Come on.
What are you saying, the Rock Trophy?
Is it the Jim Thorpe? The offensive line?
Yeah. I get the DB's trophy mixed up with that one.
No, but yeah, man, we're gonna have a good offensive line. We're gonna have speed everywhere. On the outside, our tight end has speed now. Not so much power as Jatavian Sanders, but faster. Just as good as hands.
And what does that do for Gunnar Helm?
Sark loves the 2 tight end sets. You know that. He likes the 12 personnel.
Gunnar Helm, I'd like to see a lot more of him too. The potential.
He'll just be a junior next year?
Yeah. Just a junior. Yeah,
we're gonna have a fun season next year, I believe. A very fun season.
It's gonna be dominated by yours truly. Or how is it? Coach says Matthew does it. God, I saw that interview just like a couple of weeks ago. That had me cracking up so hard. He's like, "Oh, Matthew does it different. He does it backwards, but I guess it's all the same regardless." Coach McCoy on Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
like everybody does it like this, but he says Matthew does it like this.
Yeah, he likes to be flexing at the same time.
That's what it is. Yeah.
He always wearing those tight shirts.
You've seen him in the rain of fire. He's whooping on Christian Bale.
Woo-wee.
He had them punches coming from fucking God himself. Rained him down upon Christian Bale.
I ain't thought about that movie in a long time.
I wish he would do that in Texas one time. Just come up and be like, all right, recruiting's over. Time for the draft. You. Like that was. And to come from somebody, people who watch that movie who aren't like me and you, they just saw a scene of a movie. Me and you, we know Matthew McConaughey. We know how he loves football. He probably freestyled that line in that bitch. That wasn't even the script. They were like, that was incredible. No, just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling.
Incredible.
Recruiting's over. Time for the draft. That's what makes college football so much funner of a job to coach, depending on, you know, the philosophy of the coach, but why so many coaches don't want to go off to the NFL, because you control what your team is going to be. You build the team to what you visualize it to be. And as long as you do it right, it'll get there. Whether what you envision is actually winning formulation or if it's going to be built for failure, that'll just be determined down the road. But regardless, you can have a spread type offense if that's what you want. Whether it's going to work or not, you can build that. In the NFL, man, the CEOs, the owner, the manager, they got say. They can pick and choose. They can trade without your fucking permission. They can tell you, no, you're not going to draft that person. We don't want you drafting him.
It's not entirely your team.
Exactly. You're just calling the plays when you're in the NFL.
Yeah.
You just calling the plays.
Yeah. Our coaches have to say.
Yeah. True coaching doesn't go past college.
And we're seeing what Sarkisian wants. Speed and size. Size in the trenches and speed on the outside. And we fit in the holy mackerel. We might have the best offense we've ever had in the last 20 years. Period. The only one I can see coming close will be Vince Young's 2005 offense. 2004.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Ooh.
I mean, we might have an offense. And then here, this is the most exciting part here, because we're talking about next year having the most speed we've ever had, and we're talking about Quinn. So, what happens in 2025 when Ryan Wingo is a grown man, Jonte Cook's still on the team, and
Malik Muhammad,
and we got Arch Manning throwing the ball to those fellas.
Oh, you're still on offense. I thought you meant in general.
Come on.
Who's going to be coming back as vets?
It's gonna be sick, y'all. As of right now, the next 4 years, 5 years are set in stone.
Take over for a second, because I think I got bit by something.
We will be winning for a long time under Steve Sarkisian. He's building this team the way he wants it. He's putting speed on the field in every position. It's incredible, guys. It's what he's doing in this short period of time. Completely rearranged the roster, completely changed the culture of this team. Wow. I'm so happy. We've been going to games for a long time, and I'm telling you, the atmosphere under a Tom Herman regime was nothing like the atmosphere under Sarkisian regime. Oh, yeah. You did get bit.
Fuck yeah, I got bit, everybody. Something bit the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry y'all had to see me in my thermals.
But wow. Ticket prices are going up like so bad. Like the better we get, the more the ticket prices are going to be. Y'all can just guarantee that. Good morning.
Yeah. Folks are going to have money to buy their way in with us to come to the games nowadays.
Facts.
Because there's 4 of us that are committed that are the guaranteed. That's me, you, and our boys. And if you ain't those 4, you ain't a guarantee. You got to buy your own way in.
Yeah. What's that?
But
that was Shuggy.
I do want more people to be able to come with us. It's just getting hard with the prices going up. As good as we are, man, we're looking at tickets just 2 days ago, and half the game starting prices for nosebleeds is like $500. Just throwing that out there, everybody. Tickets are expensive. Year by year.
Us being in our tax bracket, we're not going to games like Florida Gators, Georgia Bulldogs.
Unless
We can't afford those games.
Unless we sitting up high, and I got that good welded money coming in by then.
Man.
So we're probably talking 2025, which would be all right because we'll get really good seats coming off of a possible championship.
2025, we'll have Michigan at home.
And we will have Arch Manning 100% starting.
His second game is going to be Michigan at home.
You know, they might give Shadou Sanders the cover of NCAA this summer.
I don't see it.
But regardless, let's just say they do. Let's just, whatever. Let's give it to them, right? Next year, after us winning the Natty, if we do, knock on wood, it's going to be Quinn or Arch. And I wouldn't care who it was.
Guaranteed.
The championship winner or the one who's taking over coming into that season who's going to be on in the video game. Because that's the big thing. A lot of times when they put people on the covers, it's a player who is leaving for the NFL, and you never actually get to play them on the game, even though they're on the cover. When Reggie Bush was on the cover at NCAA, it was the 06 season game, and in the 06 season, he was in the NFL.
Yeah, he was there.
So could they break that cycle? Quinn wins the Natty. Let Quinn go to the NFL. Don't give him no fucking game cover juju. Let Arch get it, and then actually get to play as Arch in the game, and him be on the cover. You gonna sell so much money that way? If you have Arch Manning on the cover and you can play him,
bro. We just broke the record for most money generated by a college in history. I sent you the thing. Remember?
I've probably been so swamped.
$271 million our program revenue this year. Most by far from any college ever.
And that's with
Arch Manning. That's with Arch Manning on the sideline.
And this is just revenue through our jerseys and endorsements and all of our
games, tickets, all that stuff.
Okay. Who came second? Does it show who was in second and how close?
No, second place is embarrassing for him. Like, no.
That's what I wanted to know. Well, they weren't even worth putting on there. So
no, sir. Not at all.
You saw our TV views too a couple weeks ago, and they were posting that everywhere. Nobody was viewed like us.
Next year, who's going to be viewed in the Big 12? Who's going to be watching Big 12 games next year?
Colorado, maybe a little.
Maybe
Dion gets it together.
I mean, he might. He got a lot of portal linemen this year, so hopefully they can protect his son a little bit.
We're just trying to stay on the bright side for him.
Yeah. Because seriously, Shadou does not need to get hit as much as he did last year. Like,
and Travis
somebody
I need to be playing both sides of the balls all game long, like he did last year.
Somebody need to help that kid because he got hurt last year a lot.
Oh, they were using him like a damn workhorse.
And let me go ahead and put this out there for all SEC defenses next year. If you hit Quinn too hard and put him out, you're gonna have to deal with Arch. So think about that when you're going to sack our boy.
Who you really want to deal with?
Hey, we got a viewer in, baby. Let us know where you're from.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
What you want to talk about? Post a question.
Let us know.
Well, my hair is wild, bro.
Feel like you got the George Clooney going on.
It's like I slept in a windstorm. What is going on? Wow.
I know it feels incredible to not have hair anymore.
Incredible. You're using that word again.
Incredible.
It's incredible. I love that word. Incredible. The Texas Longhorns will be incredible next year.
Okay, I got a subject to throw out there.
Oh man, I'm listening.
Let's go on to the Crimson Tide. Let's go on to DeBoer, Nick Saban, all that, baby, because that is a hot topic right now.
Well, I mean, where do you want to start? Hook'em Tide or Seminole Tide? Which way? Where we go both ways?
How about we start with the fact that Nick Saban had to hold DeBoer's hand for his first interview as the head coach of the Crimson Tide.
I'm gonna put my hat back on for that one. Represent.
Nick Saban
Ain't
said,
nobody
"All right,
held
everybody,
Steve Sarkisian's hand.
get quiet now. I want this boy to have a word now. Go on, DeBoer. Speak your piece.
Tell him what you want to tell him.
Tell him what you want to tell him." Well, you sure?
I got.
Well,
At first, I want to keep the players that we got.
yeah. It's not
Oh
happening.
man, he had
Jalen
something good.
Monroe's already in the transfer portal. Well, I wanted to keep all the players that we had. I was just informed otherwise.
Starting safety went to Ohio State. Starting tight end went to us.
Don't forget that safety was the number one safety in the nation.
Yes. Starting receiver went to us. Backup linebacker went to us. 5 or 6 players from Alabama went to Florida State. Another couple went to Georgia. DeBoer, you lost everybody, sir.
Everybody.
I mean,
this ain't no reload no more.
Your potential Heisman winning quarterback is in the portal without a home, which is really surprising. I thought as soon as his name got dropped, everybody would be like, I need him, I want him. But he's still in the portal. It's been 2 weeks.
Where would a home for Jalen Milroe be, in your opinion? What conference, at least, do you think he would fit in? You know, honestly, I could throw one out there.
Lincoln Riley?
That would be a good one. I was going to say Auburn.
You trying to keep him in the SEC, bro. What's wrong with you?
And keep him playing Alabama. Go up against your old team. They're the biggest rival. Who's Alabama's biggest rival? Auburn, baby.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you got Georgia and LSU up there, too, as their rival.
They got us to worry about, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if they got us to worry about. I think they just know we're going to beat them every year now. Just throwing it out there. I'm just kidding, y'all. Can't get that confident.
So, does Kalen DeBoer win 10 games next year?
No, sir.
I agree.
Kalen DeBoer is lucky to get out alive next year. He is given a free pass this coming season, though. 100% free pass to have as many losses he needs this year. Free pass 1 year. I'm giving it to him right now.
So does Oklahoma beat Alabama next year?
That's going to be a real good game now. That's going to be the game of the nobodies. That's the game of the year for the nobodies.
Yeah, their little Oklahoma's little 5-stretch gauntlet at the end of their season next year just got a lot easier.
What week are they playing Alabama?
I think their last 5 games are the hard ones, and the middle one's Alabama at home.
That's perfect. How much you want to bet for Alabama and Oklahoma? It's going to be possibly, if not close to a bowl season eligibility game. But both of them are going to be right there. We got to get this win, or we're not bowl eligible.
That's terrible.
Yeah. But that both of them are in the same scenario. Hold on. There's somebody knocking at my door.
I heard chickens.
Shh.
So where's the viewer from? No? Nothing? 2 viewers. Where y'all from? We're in I'm in West Texas. Steven's in North Texas. I think it's chickens were knocking at the front door. You got about 30 of them. Miller Wells, Mr. Duke Spillman, I know that name. He talks about you. You're Kenny's brother. Yes, sir. So, Steve Sarkisian's dynasty is looking well. Very, very, very well. I don't think we'll ever see the DBs as bad as they were this last year. I don't think that'll ever happen again. Ever. We did, like I said at the beginning, we got that new analyst from the NFL, William Gay, supposed to be an OG. That's gonna help us out a lot. Look at Steven's 1973 chair with the golden arches. Boy, it looked like a half a McDonald's. What's wrong with you? Hey, you put some ointment on that bite there, sir? No? Yeah. So, is Steve Sarkisian even going to have a close of a dynasty as Nick Saban did? Will it even be close?
Steve Sarkisian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll see more consistency even than Saban had.
Wow.
Because if you look carefully at Saban's years, the majority of his championships being close together were in the beginning. 2010, skip a year. 2012, 2013, skip a year. What 20? Might be a little off on these, but that first from 2010s to 2014, 15s, you had like 4 in like a 5 6 year span, and then in the next 8 years, you had the other 3. So the last 8 years was not as consistent as that first 2010 to 2015. Those years, Nick Saban dominated college football. Then the next 8, he was getting challenged a lot from Dabo Sweeney to Kirby Smart,
Jimbo,
Steve now. And he didn't really get challenged in that first 5 years of dominancy. And I want to see Nick Saban have that first 5 years style of dominancy and keep it for the whole 16-year tenure.
You mean Steve Sarkisian?
Did I say Nick Saban?
Yeah.
Yeah, you corrected.
You want Steve Sarkisian to have that success?
Yes, in that first 5 years, but repetitive.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever be as good as Nick Saban, because Nick Saban's records and statistics they're not going to be matched ever.
I wouldn't say that.
what was it? 49 first-round draft picks to 29 losses. Nobody's ever going to do that, ever.
Hey,
Ain't gonna happen.
I'll say two things. One, no, everybody at this point in time during this era in college football was saying that nobody will ever be able to do or repeat what Bear Bryant did. It'll never happen with 6 national championships. No one will ever come close.
The same damn team got Nick Saban.
That being said, what's one of the most famous lines in all of sports? Records are only made to be what?
Broken.
Yes, sir. Records are only made to be broken. Now, I'm not saying
Sarkisian's got to start winning a lot more because I think with Texas, he's already got 14 losses. I don't want to
say Steve Sarkisian's going to have that statistic that Saban had with the wins to the drafts, but I just want him to win and win more natties.
That would be awesome.
If not more natties, more consistent conference championship wins. Because Nick Saban got a lot of those.
He's building a dynasty. He's not just building a team for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got
a lot to look forward to.
Even our third stringers are fixing to be just incredible.
Our 30s and our 40s are going to be real nice, Get.
Man. Yeah. Oh, man. We got good things to look forward to.
Last time Texas was relevant like this, I was 18 and you were 30.
Yeah. 28, 29.
28, 29.
30. Woo! Here we are again on our own.
Da-da-da. Man, I'm not going to lie. I know you're not a big gamer yet, but a lot of people who watch our show are. I can't wait to play as Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning in about 6 months.
Our peripheral of running backs.
Whatever we finna have at defense. We got Anthony Hill finna be on the game. Colin Simmons finna be on the game. It's gonna be so good. I guarantee you, I'm gonna be able to talk you into playing one match with me.
Oh yeah, I might. There's just too many buttons for me, bro. Like way too many buttons.
Hey, you know they have a mode for people like you that all you do is press A. It hikes the ball, and if you're doing a run play, you press A again, and it'll throw it to whoever's the most open person. And all you gotta do is just press A for everything.
Yeah, that's good because we had a joystick, an A and a B when I was growing up. And that was it.
That's so pretty easy to master.
For the Sega Genesis, then it had the pad and the A and the B. Yeah. It's easy. I can't do this new age stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard for me.
Yeah, I think
it's really hard for me.
I think that'd be a lot of excitement. That game's gonna come out.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be the #1 most selling game of all time.
Close to it. It's gonna have to fight with that GTA that comes out in 2025. GTA, when GTA 5 came out, the last one they had, that one's been over 10 years. That one came out in August of 2013. When that one came out, that one sold more than any movie had ever sold before. It sold more than anything.
Do you know which gaming console sold more than any other one? Of all time?
PlayStation.
Which one?
If I were to guess, PlayStation 2. I'm just guessing. Yeah?
Yep. Highest grossing gaming console of all time.
Yeah. The PlayStation 2 was the shit when it came out.
What? We're going to make another one? Let's go get it.
It had so many good games in that era, too, that people still play today.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? If you go play, and it blows my mind how we were ever even good at them, because I have a lot of them. It's on my Xbox 360, so it's a little bit older looking, but I have NCAA 04, NCAA 05, NCAA 06, all the way to the last one they made in the 2013. And so I can go back and play Colt McCoy right now. I have to go buy a new remote. I don't have a remote no more. But if I had a remote, I can go play as Colt McCoy, Vince Young, all that. And playing the older ones is fucking hard. I mean, like playing the ones nowadays, I play it on hard mode and I beast the shit. Playing those on easy mode is fucking hard. It's just so, I don't know. It's hard to bitch, duh.
I wouldn't know.
Especially the 07. It's just the computers. I mean, the game's a lot more computer looking. They're more robotic. So they're not. Your guy has to be 100% open for him to catch the ball. Versus like nowadays game, you can kind of squeeze it into coverage or throw it and your receiver possibly fight for the ball. They didn't have that back in the day's technology. So you guy had to be 100% open. So by the end of the game, your passing rating looking like 33%. You was like 9 for 38. But the 9 you did catch went for 80 yards. Like, yeah, it was hard to bitch. But back on the college football, I think the board is going to have a tough time. So we'll finish that subject off. We know where he's going to go. It may take some years. Even then, will Alabama be patient enough to wait? I doubt it. Hook'em, thank you. OFT Productions. Hit a like and let us know where you're from. Throw a comment on what you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it. We're open to all conversations right now.
Yeah, yeah.
We was honestly running out of combos ourselves.
Well, who's your top 4 next year? Who's your way too early top 4?
For what exactly?
College football.
Oh, okay. Okay, way too early top 4? Oh, man. Let's say Georgia, because they're going to be angry this last year. They're coming back. They're going to be in that conversation. Plus, we also have to remember that there's 12 teams in the playoff this year, but we're talking about the top 4 dogs. So Georgia, regardless, making the playoff. But yes, I can see them being a top 4 this season. Will they win it? I don't know. But they're hungry enough to get back in it for sure. Texas is an obvious. So we're down to the last 2. You can't put another SEC team in there because we already have 2. So we have to look outside the box. I'm going to go with Big Ten. And Big Ten, it's either going to be Ryan Day and his Ohio State coming back. But with Will Howard being the quarterback, I'm a little iffy there. So I'm looking possibly USC maybe. And Lincoln can figure something the fuck out on defense. But even then, that's just kind of like Ohio State. I don't know. So I'm trying to remember everybody coming into the Big Ten, too, because you got USC and UCLA. Is there anybody else coming in that you know of for sure?
To the Big Ten?
Yes.
USC, UCLA, Washington.
Washington's going?
I think.
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah, my fourth one was going to be Oregon as well. OFT.
Okay. Okay.
That was going to be my fourth one. I agreed with Georgia, Texas, and Ohio State. I think Ohio State, regardless of who the quarterback's going to be, everybody else is good.
Good. Yes.
Like their entire he's got his roster this year. Michigan ain't touching them this year.
He's gonna make Will Howard look good regardless. That's all they ever have to beat really in the regular season is Michigan.
Yeah, with or without Jim Harbaugh, Michigan's not it next year. With or without him. I don't care if he stays. I don't care if he goes.
So
they lost too many.
With me picking Ohio State as my third, then, and you having Oregon as your fourth, I'm going to go with someone different as my fourth, and I'm going to go with a wild card team then. I'm going to go with one that we probably don't expect. So not Big Ten. We're taking Big Ten SEC out.
You can take an ACC team.
I was going to say, you already pretty much claimed the Pac-12 with Oregon being pretty much the best team in the Pac-12 left.
It's the Pac-2.
Pac-2, yeah, everybody left. So I don't know, where is Oregon? Oregon, Washington going to be in the Big Ten?
It's I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it because everything's getting switched up this year. Colorado's coming to the Big 12. Arizona's coming to the Big 12. Or Arizona State, one of them.
Big 12 is going to be in there. But then again, I don't see ACC just being more dominant than the Big 12 either.
I see Florida State being somebody to watch out for. Again, they're going to be pissed off just like Georgia. Granted, they're not going to have Jordan Travis.
That's the other part. They really did just get exposed. Unless they can show me something in the transfer portal with the quarterback situation, I can't see them.
I know they took half of Alabama's starting crew, so
that helps. Why don't they try to pick Jalen Milroe? If they get Jalen Milroe, they're number 4 for me, for sure. If they could pick off Jalen Milroe and convince me with a good quarterback, because right now, after that Georgia loss, to me, it looked like without a quarterback, Florida State ain't shit. They need a quarterback, and Jalen Milroe would be that guy, I think.
You know what sucks about me picking Oregon that I just thought about?
What?
Who their quarterback's going to be next year.
Oh, yeah. Dylan Gabriel. Why would you pick Oregon, Gat?
I forgot. It just clicked to me just now. Like, damn it, we're going to have to play Dylan Gabriel again in his ninth season.
Glad I didn't jump on that bandwagon because I was close to it.
And in his ninth season, bro. Come on.
Hey, and how about them not giving tag it to it? I'm gonna let you say the name. How about them not giving him a chance to come back for his millionth season, but they let everybody else?
I don't understand it.
And he's having to forcefully declare for the draft now.
Who's making these rules? Why is Dylan Gabriel being allowed to play a 7th season? He's never been injured.
And at least Tuagalo, however you say it, is at the same school his whole career. That's more understanding than him stay another year. He ain't jumped ship 8 fucking times.
It's getting out of hand. Somebody needs to do something. These players should not be able to come back this many times. Dylan Gabriel was never hurt. He played every single season. This is his 7th one.
Yeah, like a Penix situation is understandable because Penix was injured
hurt.
3 years.
Yes. He was physically hurt and out of it, bro. Like, that's fair. But Dylan Gabriel, this is his literally 7th season to play.
And people like that should not be allowed to have their stats put in the record books and be compared to people who were only ever allowed to start for 4 seasons.
Facts.
Like
Speak it, brother. Speak it.
Why would you let someone with 6 seasons be compared to someone like Colt McCoy who played 4? Like they said, Bo Nixon has 60 wins. That shit didn't exist when Colt McCoy was playing.
No.
So how could anybody ever have 60 fucking wins? And
that's playing 5 full years.
Yeah.
playing, not redshirting, but playing 5 effing years. It's not fair. We said it in December. Dylan Gabriel, get the fuck out of college football.
There's the door.
I'm sorry, pardon my French, but get out of college football, bro. If you're a lawyer now, come on.
I'll totally. Hey, I'm giving you the pass. I'm just kidding. But hey, we can take Oregon off your list. Replace him with somebody
get
else.
out of college football, bro. You scared to go to the NFL?
I'm not gonna lie. Let me make my last pick. ACC. I'm gonna go with a wild card here for real for you. All right. I want to pick 2 because both of them, and one of them kind of had a fall off. The other one actually really had a good year, and not only had a great year, but picked up a really good quarterback in the transfer portal. That'd be Duke.
All right.
We go with Duke as a wild card pick, just for the hell of it. Just have some fun here because they're in the ACC. They were dominant this last year. They just need a few more pieces to hit that next level, and Malik Murphy was one of those pieces.
Malik Murphy's a good QB. Mm-hmm. They got a grown man.
And so just let him and Duke dominate a not-so-powerful Power 5 conference.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah. And let them dominate an easy ACC and get a good, easy 12-0 record, kind of like Florida State did this year, and sneak their way in the playoff. Might get blown out.
Murphy.
Yeah. They might get blown out when they hit the playoff and hit a real team. But if they could just squeeze through their easy ACC schedule, or semi-easy, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a closer dive on that later on.
Yeah, the other one was going to be North Carolina, but I just don't think Matt Brown. I think Matt Brown is getting close. He need to retire.
Yeah. He's won 100 games at 2 different schools. You've done your job. You've done your due diligence, sir, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. But, and plus, we would honestly like to see you back on our campus visiting too. So go ahead and retire and move back to Texas so we can see you more often.
Sark needs a good analyst, a good special assistant to the coach. Mm-hmm. We do need to let the Longhorn fans know that the spring game has been set for April 20th. So I hope to see y'all there. We will absolutely be there as always. Matter of fact, we're getting our Airbnb here in a couple weeks. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, y'all. It's gonna be on 420.
Speaking of that.
In Austin. Hello.
Yeah, I think we got to get the Airbnb early. I'm looking it up right now.
Boy, if you don't look exactly like Jeepers Creepers right now, you can't see nothing but the top of your head and your jacket. Holy mackerel. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
That's funny.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know we got a recording contract with Really Rich Production.
We're gonna hurt feelings if he ever watches this far into our video. We're gonna be hurting some feelings. Hey, by the way, we got more subscribers.
Yay! We need more though, guys. Like for real.
Yeah. Get us to 1,000 so we can start getting the moolah for this. Let us get good quality equipment. Let us be able to afford to give y'all a better production.
Yeah, I just looked at a mic. It's really nice. Out of my price range though. Man, that cat's crying, boy.
That's the one in heat. Go on. It's really, really horny right now.
That's
Sorry
terrible.
if you're watching right now. I apologize.
That's terrible.
It's bad. Right now, I'm just trying to look up prices for B&B at that area. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just downloading the app.
Yeah, you'll like what you find. Austin's got a lot of options. Airbnb changed the traveling game. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I found Airbnb for the first time, I was like, what? You serious? We can stay at a whole house that's furnished? And they come with game rooms, swimming pools, hot tubs. I mean, it's unlimited what you can find. I've
Yeah,
seen them all.
the one we stayed at for Perry's birthday was a little bit different theme because it was a ranch. So it had horses and stuff. You couldn't ride nothing like that, but you got to walk through it all, and it was real pretty.
Yeah.
And in the house itself, it had a pool table, small bar style thing, but you had to have your own alcohol. But it was nice. A lot of like bear rugs and kind of animal style.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a ranch.
Beautiful.
Pretty. Oh.
Jeepers creepers.
Got the Austin, Texas on there. Yeah, I think all in all, I think Duke could sneak their way in there. I don't think they'll. It'll be a rough game for them playing anybody.
I got Mississippi State doing some things this year, maybe even giving us a scare. They're recruiting well over there, and they're doing well in the portal. Mississippi State's going to give us a good game. I'll be right back, Steve.
All right, somebody knocking. Yeah, we got some nice options. I like the Airbnb, y'all. Oh, living like kings in that bitch.
What's with all the silence, Brokeback Mountain?
No, I was falling in love with some B&Bs.
I'm telling you.
I'm even going a little pricey on them just so I can find the really, really, really good ones on the water. Oh yeah, see like that.
So I'm having a real hard time now because Sarkisian's done so well in the portal of pinpointing the 3 starting receivers for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jonte Cook flashed this year really well.
For $249. Look at that view. That's the lake.
Oh, that's on the river. Is that on the lake or the river?
The lake.
Yeah. But 2 bedrooms?
4.
Oh, 4 bedrooms?
Yeah. Pool.
And a pool.
And a pool.
Yep. I like it.
Hot tub.
That's a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for that one.
That's $248.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it then.
I'm good with that one.
One night or 2 nights?
Two.
Because that's one night. Let me ask for 2 nights.
Friday night and Saturday night. Because we can both work Fridays and then just shoot down there after work. We could be there by like 8.
It'd be just 150 more, 400.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. 200 a piece, bro.
Yeah, what's this one look like too? Huh.
We can do that.
Nope, the other one's better. This one don't got no pool or nothing. Just awesome views. This one's a lot bigger though. More of a house. Holy fuck, this one's got an entire fucking gym in it. It's the one that was a little cheaper. But it don't got no pool or nothing. And oh yeah, it does. Big ass pool.
That might be at a.
It's got a golf club. And it's got tennis.
Yeah, that's got to be at a
resort. It's a resort.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say that pool is way too big to be at a house.
I'd rather do the other one because if that's at a resort, we probably can't get as loud and
crazy.
Yeah, because if we're going to Airbnb, we're going to have me, you, Bunny. I'm sure one of your girls, Shuggy, will probably end up coming.
Yep, Memphis.
Brendan and Jordan are back together, so there's a good chance they'll end up coming.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. You know how they are. They break up for 6 months, date for 6 months, break up 6 months. Complicated. I could never be in them kind of relationships. We either together or we not.
Yeah, I'm too old. I'm too old to be playing games.
Well, I don't think I gotta save it because there's only so many of them and it's on Lake Travis, so we'll just look up Lake Travis when we go to do it again. But Lake Travis, everybody, April 20th, 19th, 20th, 20th, 21st. Not quite sure, but we gonna be there. But you all will guaranteed be doing videos in the Airbnb. That's without a doubt. With that view in that hot tub, we'll probably be in the hot tub with a cigar sitting there recording. You know,
I don't smoke no more, baby.
You're right. Sure right. My bad. Forgot about that.
I'll be in there sipping on the Tito's, though. I promise you that.
Yeah. He love that Tito's.
Man, Coribo.
Yeah, so we'll be recording live on Lake Travis, April 20th. And again, be giving you all the best shorts in the world from DKR Stadium. Because you know how we do it. We get that front row view. Give you the best view every time. That's why our damn shorts do so good. Shorts are great. Lives don't do that good. So hit that like button if you would. We're almost at an hour, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
Any subjects you want to go on, get? Getting pretty far into it.
We covered the coaches, covered how great of a dynasty Sark's building.
Hold on, let me go get an animal. Somebody best.
Yeah, man, we're rocking and rolling right now. That's all there is to it. Strap in because it ain't even over yet. If we get a couple of defensive tackles in the portal come springtime, I'll feel a lot better about the defense. But right now, I think Alfred Collins and Vernon Broughton are the starters. And then you got Sadir Mitchell behind Collins, and I don't even know. Christopher Ross? No, Christopher Ross transferred.
Leaves you.
Jamon Tapp, he was the end, wasn't
Here and there.
he? Like, yeah, our defensive line room, I think, is a little bit thin. We need to work on that. But other than that, guys, we're solid.
Yeah, I'd like Alfred Collins to take over that leadership role, being a senior.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do what Sweat did. Turn into that 5-star.
Mm-hmm. He's already shown us flashes of it multiple times throughout his tenure here.
Absolutely, he has.
He's shown us
He
incredible
got some good
stuff.
parents too, boy.
Yeah. And we've met his family as well, everybody. That's just
Twice.
another one off the bucket list. Oh, yeah, twice. We've probably seen him 3 or 4 times, though.
Yeah.
But we've only talked to him probably twice.
Yeah, we shook hands with him twice and hugged him. Big people.
Yeah.
Big humans.
Got a lot off the bucket list. Who was it that one time we were in line that came up and started talking to you and threw me and Memphis off? And we thought it was somebody you knew in high school, something, and it was a damn player on the team. We just threw everybody off.
It was Tope Amata.
Oh, Tope Amata.
Tope Amata. We were best friends that day. Best friends.
He's still on the team, right?
No.
Where'd he go?
Remember he's tried to do that YouTube channel about talking about gaming and Disney movies and stuff like that. He wanted to work for Disney to create and do like movies and stuff, cartoons and yeah. His dream is to work for Disney, so hopefully he's working for Disney.
So did he graduate or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
how long ago has that been?
That was Sam Ellinger days.
It was not that long ago. That happened when we saw Xavier Worthy's car.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. We're in that same line. That was just last year's spring game.
Then it wasn't Tope Amata.
It was the one who came up. We were standing in line to get autographs. We just saw Xavier's car and him come up and run up. We thought he was late to practice. Then everybody started showing up one by one by one. And one of them just walked up to you and started shaking your hand, talking to you. And me and Memphis were like, who is this? It must be somebody he went to school with. And he was like, and when he walked away, you were like, no, that's just a player. We just looked at each other and said, what up? And you were asking us, why didn't you get a picture of me? Why didn't you get a picture of me? So we was like, we thought it was some guy we went to high school with. We didn't even know it was a player. You don't remember?
I do remember. I'm just trying to think of his name. It was a backup lineman.
Oh, that's what it was? Backup lineman?
Offensive lineman, yeah. Big boy.
Yeah, real big. Speaking of, hold on one second.
I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. Oh, yeah? What's that?
A vape?
That's cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yeah, it's the kind you got to refill them.
It tastes good?
Mm-hmm. I like the Mike Tyson one. You get better, but I got this for free. This is like $100 setup, and I got it for free.
They're illegal now.
What?
The Mike Tysons.
Oh, are they really? Why?
In Texas, you can't use a celebrity face on the box or on your product to sell tobacco or alcohol. Yeah, so they're really cheap right now. I got 2 last week for like $20 because they're all over half price off. They got to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm not planning on smoking this thing all the time, but it's fun, and it was for free.
He said it's fun.
Yeah, Robbie gave it to me because the thing, the little, because when you buy this part, it comes with 5 of them, and you buy this, and you buy the juice, and all of it together is about $100. Well, he lost this and thought he couldn't find it, so the girl went and bought him another one, the whole setup again, and then he found it, and it was in the car, and so he gave it to me.
Mm.
When he gave it to me, it didn't have much juice in it, so I smoked a little bit of juice in it, and then he filled it up for me. But I ain't gonna smoke on it that much. I'm not a big person. I just saw you hitting yours, and I was like, oh, let me go be cool. Yeah.
So who's this OFT Productions?
Who?
OFT Productions.
OFT. Sound like a rap label.
It's the guy that's commenting on our thing.
Oh, I can't see. Must not have my comments up. Yeah, okay. I didn't have my comments on. Look them. Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, and Oregon. Oh, he's picking his 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see. It went away on mine again. Who were his 4?
Same as mine. Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, and Oregon. I think it'd be Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, Oregon.
In that order?
Yeah.
Oh, I got way different aspects. You got to remember one thing, but Georgia and Texas both to be in the playoff, they have to play each other.
Oh, yeah.
So I see Texas being number 1. That's who I got as number 1.
Yeah.
We forget about that. We have to possibly play Georgia twice.
Yeah. In our first year in SEC.
Yeah. Very high chance we're going to have to play them twice. That's something we ain't even talked about.
Hey, but we'll get to playing without their mascot because there's no way they're bringing that sucker again.
Not to Austin. We got them at home, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then in 2 years, we'll play them at home, right? Because you skip a year without playing the same teams. And then when you come back the following year, you're reverse.
Yeah.
I think, at least. The way college football is, we could be wrong. That shit's so confusing. A lot of shit changing this year. That's why they held off on that game like they did from last year to this year. There was too many changes being made, and they wanted to be all the way up to date on the way things were fixing to be. But all in all, it's going to be one hell of a season, Get.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a fast season, too.
Because we're going to have to make a 12-team playoff prediction, not just a 4-1 when it comes fall, preseason.
And it's not 12 top teams either.
Yeah.
It's the top 11 and then a G5.
And all have to be conference championship winners, too. So now if you're a conference championship winner, you're guaranteed a spot, which is a big plus in my eyes. Because I always think a conference championship winner should be in the playoff.
Being in the top 4 is going to be where it's at because you'll get a game off. You'll get a bye week. That first round of the playoffs, you get to sit out.
It's amazing me to think that all sports have playoffs. All sports, all the way to racing, has playoffs. But it took college football over 125 years to decide, hey, well, not 125 because we had it in 2014. So 115 plus years for us to decide, hey, let's make a playoff. Really, guys? 117 some odd years for you to decide we need a playoff with every other sport.
Time.
Whoever came up with the idea of bowl games anyway? Because, I mean, you remember back in the 50s and 60s, there would be 2 national championship teams in the same year sometimes. How'd that even make sense?
Mm-hmm. Everything's changing, though, man.
For the better.
Let's hope. Hey, we got 2 people here.
The only thing to me that hasn't changed for the better is the penalties.
Oh, yeah. That targeting thing changed the game.
Oh, big time.
Because even like the Derek Williams, that wasn't a targeting, bro. Like, come on, man. That's stupid.
And then you got tackles like Dallas Turner, and they're not throwing nothing.
Yeah.
And he's taking people out.
Yeah, that's irritating. I'm glad that sucker's gone.
I got every bone in my body hurting this week. It's that cold weather.
That cheap shot in SOB, I'm glad he gone.
Oh, I feel like Dallas Turner hit me after this week. That cheap shot and son of a gun.
I'm exactly opposite. I've been sitting in my truck all week because my driller ain't been there.
You know what's crazy though? Is we say that about Dallas Turner because it's 2023, 2024. But if this was 2005, 1995, 1985, we'd be like, that was a damn good hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Times have changed, man.
Football's getting softer. We got to protect people now.
You got any final subjects on the matter yet? We're probably getting close to an end.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Steve Sarkisian is done yet. I think he's still going to grab a couple D tackles somewhere along the way before fall camp. Probably be during spring. But we got a good D-line coach now, so maybe they can get DeAndre Robinson back. I don't know. Maybe that dude already signed with LSU where Bo Davis went. Who knows? But as long as we get a couple D tackles, man, y'all watch out because we might be winning the ship next year.
I have high hopes for us. You know who my prediction, I'm going to let y'all know now before fall even happens, my prediction for the Natty is going to be Texas and whoever else gets there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out the way.
Yeah, it's going to be weird because there's going to be a 12-team playoff, so it's going to be up in the air who we play.
That top 4 spot, you definitely want to have the bye weeks.
Yes.
You don't want to be a wild card in this college football playoff. I'll tell you that much. Wild cards are more than likely not ever going to win it. They do. They well deserved it. But I just see it being definitely top 4 or whoever the next rack down is at best. But wild cards are going to have a hard time. College football ain't built like the NFL.
All right, guys, we got to go.
Yeah, we've been on here a while. We thank all y'all for watching. Yeah, we got our Sunday chores to do. Thank all y'all again. Hook 'em, everybody, and tune in next Sunday. We'll probably throw something in between, but for sure next Sunday.
Absolutely.
Nation. Tell them, get.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
We out.